Faye.
The story revolves around Chen Yunxi, the eldest daughter of the prestigious Chen family. Born with mysterious psychic powers, Yunxi has been ostracized and confined to the mountains since childhood. When the emperor orders her family to form a political marriage with the powerful yet cold and aloof Prince Ye Yuming, Yunxi's younger sister is initially chosen. However, when her sister refuses, Yunxi is sent in her place. Yunxi enters the prince's household under challenging circumstances. Although Ye Yuming distrusts her at first and sees the marriage as a mere political alliance, Yungi's intelligence, bravery, and quirky personality gradually win over those around her. Her psychic abilities allow her to deal with the supernatural entities and mysterious events that plague the prince's mansion. As Yunxi and Ye Yuming spend more time together, their relationship slowly evolves from animosity to mutual respect and affection. However, their love faces challenges from political intrigue, family conflicts, and the lingering secrets of Yunxi's mysterious powers.
Osake wa fufu.
雨止まないね。
でも私雨好き。こうやって空とゴロゴロできるし。
The story follows Chisato Mizusawa, a reserved and hard-working office lady who is admired by her colleagues for her professionalism. However, she harbors a secret. She loves alcohol but can only enjoy it in the comfort of her home. Her husband, Sora Mizusawa, is a cheerful and caring bartender who takes great joy in preparing her favorite drinks after a long day at work. Each episode showcases Sora crafting a different cocktail or drink for Chisato, who transforms into a relaxed and affectionate version of herself after enjoying the drink. Through these moments, their love for each other is highlighted, along with snippets of their everyday married life. The anime is a lighthearted and cozy portrayal of a loving relationship with themes of comfort, relaxation, and the small joys of life.
Class no dakirai.
若い頃思い出すわ。
結局大事な話って何なんだ。俺たちはどうしてここに呼ばれた。結婚しなさい。は？
The story follows Takumi, a young man who feels trapped in his daily life and is forced to marry his classmate Aoi due to a family promise. At first, Takumi and Aoi don't get along well as they have very different personalities and opinions. However, as they spend more time together, they start to discover admirable qualities in each other and their feelings begin to change. The plot delves into themes such as the importance of communication, personal growth, and how love can arise from the most unexpected situations. The story is full of humorous and heartwarming moments, and the supporting characters also add a lot to the narrative with their own stories and relationships. It explores how their feelings evolve and how they face life's challenges together, transitioning from initial animosity to a closer relationship and eventually love.
結婚するって。
The anime follows the story of Takuya Uhara and Rika Honjuji, two introverted colleagues working at a travel agency in Tokyo. Both cherish their single lives but face a dilemma when their company plans to open a new branch in Alaska and transfer an unmarried employee there. To avoid the transfer, Takuya and Rika, who barely know each other, decide to fake an engagement for 365 days. As they navigate this pretend relationship, they encounter various comedic and heartfelt situations that test their friendship and gradually bring them closer. The story explores their personal growth, the challenges of adulthood, and the evolving dynamics of their relationship. The anime adaptation stays true to the manga's charm, blending romance, humor, and relatable scenarios that make it an engaging watch.
Planet.
Then you'll stay with me?
Yes, of course I'll stay with you. No matter what happens. Forever and ever.
The story follows Tomoya Okazaki, a delinquent high school student who is disillusioned with life due to a troubled relationship with his father and a lack of direction. One day, he encounters Nagisa Furukawa, a shy and kind-hearted girl who dreams of reviving their school's drama club but lacks the confidence to do so alone. Despite his initial indifference, Tomoya becomes inspired by Nagisa's determination and decides to help her achieve her goal. As Tomoya and Nagisa grow closer, they meet other students with their own struggles and help them resolve their personal issues. These interactions deepen Tomoya's understanding of friendship, empathy, and purpose. Throughout this journey, Tomoya and Nagisa's relationship blossoms into a heartfelt romance. The series transitions from high school life to adulthood in its sequel, Clannad After Story, where the focus shifts to Tomoya and Nagisa's married life.
Love 7回目の悪役。
そして願わくはどうか俺の妻になってほしい。
The story follows Risha Irmgard Weitzner, a noblewoman who finds herself trapped in a time loop. Every time she gets engaged to the prince of her home country, her engagement is broken off, and she ends up dead within 5 years. Determined to break the cycle, Rishi decides to marry Prince Arnold of the neighboring enemy kingdom, Hein, on her 7th loop. Unlike her previous engagements, this time Rishi makes a deal with Prince Arnold. She will marry him but won't have to perform any royal duties. Instead, she gets to live a carefree life, enjoying her time without the pressures of her previous life. As she navigates this new life, Rishi also helps Arnold with his own challenges, all while trying to figure out how to break the time loop for good.
Haikara-san.
Well, glad I was able to catch you.
Thank you very much. Huh? Unhand me!
The protagonist, Benio Hanamura, is a modern and independent girl with a bold personality, often referred to as a Haikara-san, modern girl. Raised by her father, a military officer, after the loss of her mother, Benio rejects traditional expectations of women, such as arranged marriages and subservience to men. She aspires to pursue a career, fight for women's rights, and live life on her own terms. However, Benio's life takes a turn when she learns she is engaged through an arranged marriage to Shinobu Ijuin, a dashing second lieutenant from a prestigious family. Initially opposed to the idea, Benio reluctantly agrees to spend time with Shinobu, and over time, she discovers his kind and understanding nature. As they grow closer, Benio finds herself torn between her dreams of independence and her growing affection for Shinobu. Their romance faces many obstacles, including societal expectations, World War I, and tragic circumstances that force them apart.
Sayonkoku Monogatari.
His story follows Shureku, a bright and ambitious young woman from a noble but impoverished family. Despite her lineage, Shure works hard to make ends meet and dreams of becoming a government official, an impossible goal for women in Sayonkoku. Shure's life changes when she is invited to the imperial palace with an unusual proposal to become the consort of the young emperor, Ryuki Shi, and help him become a capable ruler. Although Ryuki is rumored to be uninterested in governing and prefers the company of men, Shure accepts the offer, motivated by the generous compensation that could help her family. As Shure spends time with Ryuki, she discovers that his aloofness is a facade masking insecurities and a troubled past. With her intelligence, determination, and compassion, Shure inspires Ryuki to take his responsibilities seriously, and they develop a deep bond that grows into mutual respect and affection.
Watashi no chiawase.
I'm Kyoka Kudo, head of the Kudos.
What a beautiful person.
The story follows Mio Saimori, a young woman born into a noble family but treated as little more than a servant after her mother's death. Her father remarries, and her cruel stepmother and stepsister subject her to years of emotional and physical abuse. Unlike others in her family, Mio has no apparent supernatural abilities, which makes her seen as worthless in their eyes. When Mio comes of age, she is forced into an arranged marriage with Kyoka Kudo, a cold and feared military commander known for his harsh demeanor and rumored cruelty. Resigned to her fate, Mio moves into Kyoka's home, expecting further mistreatment. To her surprise, Kyoka is not the monster she imagined. While initially distant, he treats her with more kindness and respect than she has ever known. Slowly, Mio begins to heal from her past traumas, gaining confidence and discovering her own worth. As the two spend time together, their relationship evolves into genuine love and trust.
Itasura na kiss.
The story begins with Kotoko Aihara, a clumsy but optimistic high school girl who has been secretly in love with Naoki Irie, the school's smartest and most handsome student. Summoning all her courage, Kotoko confesses her feelings to Naoki, only to be coldly rejected. Naoki, known for his aloof and blunt nature, tells her he doesn't like stupid girls. Soon after, a minor earthquake destroys Kotoko's home. As luck would have it, Kotoko and her father are invited to stay with his close friend's family, who happen to be Naoki's parents. Forced to live under the same roof, Kotoko and Naoki interact daily, leading to both comedic situations and deeper connections. Despite Naoki's initial indifference, he gradually begins to see Kotoko's determination, kindness, and unwavering love for him. As Kotoko works hard to win his heart, Naoki starts to open up and show his feelings, albeit in subtle ways. The story spans several years, chronicling their lives through high school, college, and into adulthood. Eventually, Kotoko's persistence pays off, and Naoki realizes his love for her.